sailing away yet. We're just going to be live here because it's getting dark and there are no lights, hardly. So we just want to show you everything. So let's turn it around. We'll start talking about our trip, how everything's going. Sweetheart, why don't you shut that curtain too when you're done there? So trying to make, it's too cold to do it up on the top of the ship. It's freezing. So we're just going to do it from our balcony, but thought you would like to see how beautiful it is. Oh, hi, Patty. How are you, love? It's so nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I think we're the only ones here. So tell me how you are. It's just cold here, but it's really pretty. So we've been watching Love Boat reruns, so that's been fun. Reminds me of Happy Days. So, oh, hi there, Susie. Hi, Melinda. Glad you're doing good, Patty. Hey, Sailor365. I thought of you when I saw that Princess announced a little bit more about what is behind that door. So, cold is good. Oh, cold is good. It is cold. So, like I said, we're not up on the top of the ship because it's just too cold. It's really cold. Hey, Brett. Nothing like looking out from the balcony in the morning. You were right. Oh, is it cloudy there, Patty? Yeah, luckily it's clear here. So when we were up in Alta, we didn't get to see the northern lights there. So last night we saw them for just a little bit off the ship, just moving through the water, just going on our way. But tonight it's supposed to be, it's perfectly clear, and it's supposed to be a good chance, the apps, I'll say. So hopefully tonight we'll get to see them. We're here until 11, but like I was saying at the beginning, there are very, very few lights here, so we just knew that a sail away wasn't going to work. But it's really beautiful. I wish we could be on the top. We rode the top of the tender over this morning.
And it was chilly.
It's really
Quite
cold.
chilly. Show them the airplane landed here.
Here comes an airplane. Can you go live with the Northern Lights? Kathy, we're going to try. If they'll show up for a minute, we'll do it. You can see it better with the camera than you can with your eyes anyway. So definitely, if they'll come. Last night they came and went for just as very, very quickly.
Yeah, and that was what, about 9:30 or 10?
Mm-hmm. So our set dinner time is at 7:30, so we're going to plan to be out of there by 9 if we can, so that we can start looking for them. It would be really nice if we could see them while we're here in port, because then we can use the phone service to go live. Yesterday the Wi-Fi was really slow. It was okay for like if you were looking at social media, I would say maybe easy email was okay. But if your email was very long, or you were trying to open anything hard, or you were trying to log into a really secure website that takes, two-factor authentication, I could not get in yesterday.
And so when we say...
here, what time is it here?
It's 6 o'clock.
It's
so
6
when we say
p.m.
9 o'clock, that's in 3 hours.
What's your take on Spellbound? I'm just excited to see what else. I thought, this is just me, Sailor365, I thought it was going to be something more like for families, since they're adding, some things that hopefully will draw families on board a little bit more, with adding some of the things that they're adding up in that, Park 19. I thought it was going to be more of that, but it sounds really interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it is. I noticed lots of people, so I saw it first on Instagram, and then I went and looked at the press release and everything. So when I've seen it on social media today, I noticed that a lot of people are saying, they want more details, they want to know how much it costs, all this kind of stuff. And so, Princess replied and said, more, of course, details are coming soon. So it'll be fun to hear what else, how much it is, and just everything that goes with it. So it sounds really fun. It adds new meaning why they did that special themed cruise, with a little bit more of the magic theme and everything to go with it. So, yeah. Would you pay extra for the experience? You know what? I don't know from the standpoint of, Truly, I would have to know what it is. It looks like it's specialty cocktails and stuff. And since I don't drink alcohol, that's maybe not so much.
Right, that's a deciding factor.
But it depends on what else goes with it
Right.
too. You know what I mean? If it's lots more to it than just that, then yeah, definitely I'm going to pay for it at least once so I can show everybody, right? And tell them about it, and it'll just be fun to see. But as far as doing it again and again and again, yeah, I would have to see, yeah, what else with it.
Were we finding out if it was invitation only, or was it something you sign up for? We still don't know those details,
Well,
right?
right. I think it seems like it's something that you sign up for. Am I right about that, Sailor 365, if you can say? It seems like it would be something that you make a reservation
That you
for.
request rather
Rather than like the 360 dining where you can't,
you just kind of wait.
you don't sign up, you
Yeah.
hope to be invited, or you go in the suite or whatever. But I think it's fun they're thinking of new things. Oh, Larry from Sun City says it's 90.
Not here.
That sounds like heaven right now.
It's 40 here, but we're on the water,
Makes it
and it's getting
colder.
dark.
Oh, love to travel. Love travel is on the Emerald. Just love that Emerald Princess. I hope you guys are having a good time.
Is it still in New England?
How's it going? Yeah, let us know how it's going. I hope you're having a great time. Hope your weather's good. As we just rode the tender back. As we were riding back, someone was sharing about a New England cruise that they had just been on and how much they enjoyed it. They weren't telling me that. They were talking loud enough I wasn't eavesdropping. They were just talking about it, so I heard what they said. So, but we've had a lovely day. So here in Lofoten Islands, this island, I can't remember what this island, Gravdal is on this island.
Right.
And it's another one that you have to pay your $20 to take the shuttle, but it's far enough that unless you really want to spend your day hiking and going in that way and it's great to take that shuttle. And then the nice thing is they take you from the port, which
It's
is
on the other side.
It's on the other side. They take you there, and then they take you into the town of Leknes, Leknes. And there's a little shopping center there with a store that reminds me of like Walmart. It kind of has everything you need, and maybe no furniture. But it has, your housewares and your health and beauty and your food, all that. So they have a store like that. Lots of clothing stores, some houseware stores, grocery store, several levels.
Tiny food court.
Yeah, a tiny food court, a little cafe. So we went there and just walked around and saw what it was like. And then you get back on the shuttle, and they take you over to Gravdal to see a wooden church that's really pretty. It wasn't open, but we walked up and saw that, so that was beautiful. Then you get back on the shuttle. It just keeps making a circle with those two stops and then back to where they drop you off at the tenders. So we did that. Sorry, a whole bunch of questions just came in all at once, or
Well,
comments.
the other thing was that first stop in Lenktas or wherever, it was at the Circle K.
Oh, it's going to be Sailor 365 says it's going to be a reservation-only experience at a cost. Inside, there will be also a 30-minute close-up magic performance music and experience similar to a speakeasy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll definitely have to give it a whirl. It'll be fun to hear what everybody thinks about it. Yeah. What was I going to ask you about that? I don't know. I guess you probably can't say the price. It's okay. But it's fun that you know, and it's fun to have you with us. So thanks for coming along. Anyway, so after we went into town, then at 2:30 we had an excursion that was just an easy Lofoten Island drive. We had a magnificent excursion here. And we had actually done one very similar when we came in 2018 in the summertime, and we just loved it. Loved it so much that we would do it again. So we thought we were, but right when we got on, they let us know our excursion was canceled. And interesting thing about that, the other day in the comments on one of the videos, somebody said something. Can you talk about why Princess is canceling excursions and changing the days on some of them? And I don't know that they were on this cruise. Well, some people have had a hard time. They've booked excursions on certain days, like if you're somewhere for an overnight, and then like their spouse, like I mentioned in a video, ended up on another day when she had proof that she had anyway. So I think this one was maybe canceled though because the tour provider canceled it. I don't think Princess canceled
No,
it. I think the independent tour provider couldn't provide the tour anymore.
that's what they said in the letter, that it was a logistics issue with the provider.
Logistics, yeah. So, and I think that's why excursions get canceled. You know, these tour companies suddenly don't have enough people to run it, or
Well, we're late in the season is part of it here.
it is. But I mean, anywhere in the world, when
True.
something gets canceled, even if you're in the middle of the height of the season, I think sometimes, and I truly have seen that more since COVID than I did before. But I know that having enough employees and everything is more of a challenge than it used to be. So anyway, so the tour we went on was lovely. They stopped at 3 different stops. We got to get out at the beach, which was beautiful, and then a couple of other scenic overviews. So that was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that. And then there's a little shop that's right where you get off the tender there. So we looked around there for a few minutes, and then we got back on the tender and came back. But it does get light. Sorry, it does get dark really early. So.
Well, and it never felt like it was full on sunshine. I mean,
No.
the sun never got very high in the sky.
No, when we went in at 10:30 this morning, it was about somewhere between 10 and 10:30. It looked like it was afternoon.
Yeah, you
so,
felt like it was late afternoon all day long.
Yeah. But we're having a great time. And here's a fun thing. The gentleman who is the maitre d' in our main dining room, he is making Indian food for our table tonight. Like, how fun is that? So he is so nice. He always swings by and says hi. And one evening he offered the night we were in Alta and we all had the late excursion. So I just said, oh, could you do it another night? Because I didn't want to be rushed. On an evening he's taking the time to be so generous with us. I didn't want to sit down at 7:30 and at 8:30 say, I'm so sorry, we have to go now. So I'm really excited to try it this evening. See. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Sailor 365, I think it would be really fun if they would do that dining 360 thing, so that I would be happy to pay for that. If they would make it
more available.
More so we could make a reservation too.
Right.
I don't know if they've even thought about that, but I think that would be great. Ah, Christine, you there? Oh, how are you? On your lunch break? Oh, thank you. I am having a lovely time. Oh, Brett, it is. He is so kind. So he is from India, so this is going to be amazing Indian food. I am really excited. So excited. Yeah. And our servers and our 2 waiters in the main dining room, Kevin and Federico, amazing. Just amazing. And every time, so Kevin we met, on the last cruise. So he would know Gordon and I's name. He was a sweetheart and remembered them. But even so, he knows everybody in our whole group's name. Every time he and Federico address us, it's by name.
Yeah.
Us and everyone in our group too. He knows who everybody is. They both do.
And he's they've gotten used to who likes
Let me go see
what
who's calling me.
for drinks and stuff.
Yeah. Not that I'm going to talk to him, but if it's one of the kids, you could answer it. So I'll just call anybody back.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're expecting a special dinner, so that's going to be it is going to be special because he made it for us.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about that. But 360 dining is now available to all guests. Thanks, Sailor 365. You can tell I haven't been on a big ship. Thank you for telling me that, my dear. I appreciate it. That's great. That's awesome. Does it cost? If so, how much? I could look that up. Sorry. I don't need to. Sorry.
So our next ship will
I
be
don't need to
the
ask you.
Sun.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes,
then the Discovery
Sun
after that.
Princess. And then the Discovery. The Discovery has it.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael. How are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Kathy. How are you? It is beautiful, huh? Yes. Can you see that little bit of white up there, Kathy? And in the distance, those mountains over there? That's a sprinkling of snow. So, We had snow in Alta, and it snowed the second night, so that was magic to be in Norway with it snowing. So the people that live here probably don't think of it as magic, maybe, but we thought it was really beautiful. So, well, now I'm excited to try that 360 dining. I'm gonna have to get a reservation for that.
Yeah, we'll have to look for that.
Hmm.
It's just so calm and peaceful here.
It is calm and peaceful. I've heard rumors about what the restaurant's going to be on this ship when it goes for the next dry dock, but I'm not saying. But I think that'll be really good. The Bayou Cafe just needs a makeover. So.
Now, someone commented, because we've been asked how we've seen Sabatini's during the day.
Oh, yesterday it was more busy.
Right. Somebody mentioned that they got the Alfredo's pizza and the place was packed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is I think unless people really know, even if they have that plus package, I don't have the package, so I don't know. But yesterday, you know, we were talking to some people that have the package, and they didn't know really where to go. And so we told them where to go. But I think it'll get busier too as people get used to that.
Yes.
You know, sometimes people say, oh, it's not as busy because, you know, they took it away from everybody. Well, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, I think it's going to pick up. You know, people will get used to it that have the plus package, and it'll work out good. $149 per person. That's like similar, if not the same as the chef's table, huh? So that seems appropriate. I would pay that to try that 360 experience. Thank you for telling us. Thank you. So if everybody didn't hear that, I'll have to say that in a regular video.
Are they bringing a boat up?
Oh, it looks like they're going to bring up one of the tenders.
You got that on your wrist?
Oh, sorry. I'll put this on my wrist.
I'm
We're just
paranoid
worried I'm gonna
about the
drop this.
phone.
And I don't
Sorry.
blame them. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Here, Gordon, can you come and do it so I don't have to take off my glove?
Yeah.
I have one glove on and one glove off. So
What do you want me to do?
I'm just letting everybody see them as they bring up the tender here. Oh, or maybe they were getting another one down.
Kind of looks like it.
Huh. Oh, maybe they just got that one down. I don't know. We'll watch for a minute and see.
There he goes.
We must need some more help with getting some people back. They were running too, so the line must be really long. When we were over there, 2 of the tenders pulled up at the same time, which is really nice because the line was long enough to fill 2 tenders.
Yeah.
So maybe they've decided they need another one.
And there you go.
There you go. But we're having a great time. We're really excited about the Northern Lights tonight. Last night, though, we did see them. You look to the north. So for us, it was looking just this direction. And so we saw them and even got to see green with our own eyes. But then the smoke from the ship was a little bit covering up the area where we would normally look. And so that kind of slowed us down.
Yeah, plus a little bit of fog.
And then some fog and clouds came. So let's see both. Oh, thank you, my dear. It's good to note that the 360 dining is a set experience, not a la carte ordering. Adjustments can be made for individual allergies. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it sounds superb. Really superb. So, and I think it isn't well, I guess there's a little variation in the chef's table. Well, there's Carrie. How are you? Wi-Fi is spotty. Here, Gordon. Oh, never mind. I got it. Sorry, sweetheart. Let's see. Carrie says, Oh, the orange party's tonight. Thanks for saying hey, Carrie. I'm glad you're doing okay. We've been thinking about you.
Whoop it up for
Been
us.
thinking about you and all the people in Israel and all the people in Palestine. My goodness. Uh, the bad guys I don't have sympathy for, but all those civilians and all the people. My goodness. Glad you're safely out of there. I notice more and more cruise lines are changing their itineraries.
Sounds like you had a nice time in Kushadasi.
Kusadasi. We're glad you had a nice time, Carrie. That's
Yeah.
a nice port, isn't it? I like it. The only thing I don't like is as we were walking back through the area where all the vendors are, they tend to be kind of pushy. And luckily, we had our private tour guide with us, and so he kept them
At bay.
at bay as we were. He was getting us back to where we would go to get on the ship. But then we decided we wanted to look around for a few minutes, and so we walked back, and that didn't last very long because I didn't like that. But
Glad you got to enjoy the Hydro Spa.
yeah.
as
Oh,
well.
heaven, Jess, that you got to enjoy the spa on the ship. Now that, Carrie, if you guys missed it, commented that for his being a 5-star mariner, he gets to have a spa day 1 day per cruise. And how much he
sure
enjoyed
like
it.
that.
I think that would be awesome if
Yeah.
Princess did that. That's a thought. I noticed Norwegian's taken away their spa category cabins, I told you guys about that in a video. But I've thought about it a lot since because that's a really big deal to people, And it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think clearly that would be included with those cabins, but they must figure they can sell more and make more selling spas, services and spa time than they can with those cabins. So it'll be interesting to see how that shapes up. Our big surprise was Alanya, Turkey. Oh, I see these cruise lines adding more ports in Turkey. I think that's fabulous.
Yeah.
I think I would love to see more of Turkey. I'm really glad you got to go there. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go before we can't, before something happens and drags Turkey into this, or I don't know, but I think it would be marvelous to get to go see that. I'm excited to see what they change our ports to on our Israel and Egypt cruise if it gets changed that we've got next year.
Did we have Kusadasi on that one?
Uh-huh.
Or? Okay.
Yes, we did.
But not Istanbul.
It has Kusadasi on it, right? No Istanbul.
Okay. Because I'd like to get back to Istanbul because it seemed like that was kind of
Amazing.
a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that we missed a lot.
It's because we just had 1 day.
I'd really like to see more of that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
You can tell over there where that mountain comes down, there's a little road. So every so often a car will come down that over the peak.
I miss Carrie saying his heart breaks for all the kind people I met in Israel. Yeah, there's so many good people everywhere. There are. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah. Trying to think of what else to tell you.
Oh, they said there are about, 15,000 people in this area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In all of these islands added
Right.
up.
So there's not a lot. In fact, I got a kick out of watching some people
Hi,
at the
Holly.
mall today saying
Hey.
hi to each other.
Oh, heading to Hawaii on Sunday. Oh, I hope you have the best time. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Holly. We would love to hear how it goes. Going to Hawaii is going to be fabulous. What a lovely time of year to go.
Now, if anybody wants to know, I tried some chocolate milk here at the store. It was pretty good. It was called a double, so quite chocolatey.
Yeah.
And we've tested out the candy and some chips and the ice cream. The ice cream is good. So don't you worry if you come up here.
Yeah. Let's see. Isn't the scenery so pretty? Oh, you're welcome, Brett. It's just beautiful, isn't it? I did take some video today on our tour and just being around, so we'll put that with my video later when we get that done later today, because then you can see a little bit more than we could see here. Oh, hi there, Lori. My next cruise, it's to the Eastern Caribbean in November, like November 5th is the day it goes. It's my trial run of Celebrity, so I'm
No,
excited.
Carnival.
Oh, Carnival, sorry.
Carnival
Been
Celebration.
on Celebrity twice, and we have 2 Celebrity cruises booked. But Carnival, yeah, this is getting my feet wet with Carnival. But the first place I want to try to eat is Guy's Burgers, because everybody talks about it so much. Oh, Janet says her grandmother was born in the Lofoten Islands. Oh my goodness, you're going to
Wow.
go there next June for the Midnight Sun. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Sailor365. Thanks for being so kind. Hi, Mr. Bob Newell. I noticed it's Friday the 13th. I said to Gordon, oh, great, Friday the 13th. And he's like, oh, it's nothing. So far we've had a lovely day. No complaints. Carnival is no bueno. You know, I just expect a different experience. Yeah, it's just that thing of trying to, Guy's Burgers are greasy. Sweet thing. Yeah, I don't know. You
But
know,
it's the fun ships.
you know what? Speaking of burgers, 2 nice ladies in our group said that they ordered the hamburgers from room service here on the ship, and she said that they came, they were warm, they were juicy, they weren't all dry or anything, that they were absolutely delicious. So I thought that was wonderful news. Yeah, really good news. And I've noticed, and I don't know if it's the demographic, I don't know if it's where we're cruising, but I have noticed I don't see near so many trays on the floor in the hall with wasting food. And so that makes me glad. I don't know if it's because, you know, there's that little charge for room service. If you don't activate your app, you know, if you just pick up your phone and call, you're going to have to pay. But we have seen dishes in the hall here and there, but not like we used to, and surely not with so much food piled up on it that nobody ate. So that made me happy. I don't know. My growing up, I have a hard time seeing food being tossed. Let's see. Have a good evening, Carrie. Enjoy that orange party for us.
Yeah, have a good time. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Have you felt a lot of... Oh, you know what, Christina? We felt quite a bit of moving, especially at the beginning. At the beginning, we missed Stavanger due to a storm, and as we were coming up, we felt a lot. We are quite aft on the ship. We just booked that because it was cheaper. Let me tell you though, we felt less movement in rougher seas aft here than I did when I was like the 4th cabin back on the Emerald Princess in New England just before this. I felt a lot more movement up there. So there's forward on the ship right here, and let me show you how close we are on the aft. So I like to think that people know that, but you know, all of us are at different stages and learning about like where we are with aft
Cabin placement.
here with
Yeah.
cabin placement and everything. So if you're new to this, people that haven't been before are really new, I just say if you can afford it, and it's not that much of a difference. Well, it was enough of a difference to us on this, I guess, but just get midship. Well, and to us it doesn't matter because we know we're okay. We haven't
Well,
gotten
yeah,
seasick.
and we had a fair amount of movement when we hit the open ocean as we left Alta yesterday
Oh
morning.
yeah, that's true. We did.
And but it, you know, you slept through it. I know it woke me up, but I turned over and went right back to sleep. But it wasn't. Nothing's ever been disconcerting or anything.
Yeah.
It's been
So-
actually kind of
Yeah, we've been okay.
comforting.
Yeah, it hasn't moved enough that we've been worried that we were in peril. Yeah. Kathy says, she doesn't think of them as greasy. They have a fair amount of fat, as a famous chef once said. Fat makes food taste good. They are wonderful. Thanks, Kathy, for adding that. And, well, and it, you know, and too, it can depend on what day you get to eat them. But yeah, they always say don't just have plain lean, huh? That's true. That's true, because that fat does make them yummy. Let's see. Oh, Betty says she took Carnival in January. It was lovely, including the people. I think the Caribbean short cruises have tarnished their reputation fleet-wide. That could be. And, I know that there's some of those that head out of Los Angeles as well, those 3-night ones. And people do. It's like a fast weekend getaway. If they want to go on that's a handy party cruise if you want to do that. That's a good point. So,
Well, and it goes along with the point that Tony made in his video the other day.
oh, well, I've been giving that a lot of thought. I haven't talked about that yet because I have all these thoughts in my head. You saw his video about Princess a mean cruise line? And then he was talking about, do people associate a cruise line with the behavior of the people on board?
Correct.
Kind of like that. And I've been doing a lot of thinking. Oh, hey, Holly, I was telling you, sweetheart, to have a wonderful cruise, you and Craig. Seems like a lovely time to go. And Betty, I'm so glad you had a nice time. Oh, and Hank, you're heading off. Next month is your transatlantic on Viking. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Ah, I'm envious. Barcelona to Buenos Aires.
Wow.
Wow. Aren't you guys the fancy world travelers? That's going to be fabulous, truly. I'm really excited.
Enjoy that pool as you cross the equator.
Oh, heaven, Jess, and let us know how it goes, would you? We would really enjoy hearing about that, Hank. Yeah, that would be wonderful. Sorry, I gotta switch hands here for just a sec. Okay, let's see here. What else I missed? Oh, Holly likes the half cabins too. It is a little more walking, but it's good to walk, huh? Yeah. Oh, Christina, yeah. And Rob usually book midship too. Yeah. And it's so handy midship. And so if you have someone with mobility problems, that's another good consideration. Aft cabins are great. The little vibration rocks you to sleep. Yeah, it's just been great on this cruise. This is really just such a lovely cruise. And the next one's going to be good too. So after this, she goes back and does the cruise that she did before this one, but just in reverse. So, yeah. Oh, the aft facing. Now, Janet, I haven't tried the aft facing yet. Should do that. They usually sell out pretty early. There's a cruise in one that I'm familiar with in Alaska next year that still has a few left, which is a shocker. So, yeah, my sister did an aft facing cabin on this ship last summer. And they ended up with ash on their chairs out on the balcony a lot. But from what you guys have said, I think that's a little rare. I don't think that's a common occurrence. Oh, Michael says we're packing as I type as. Oh, really? For your October 18th? Oh, it's cold. Bring your winter coat. I'll let you know. It was not really cold I didn't need a winter coat when we were in Southampton. But, this is the time of year when the weather can change fast. Like, during the time that we've been gone, like, there's been a winter storm warning at home, like where we live. And so I didn't follow up to ask our son if it snowed, either one of them. But I would say bring a warm coat because it's no fun if you're cold. And you're always colder on the water, right? I think you're going to need a coat. I'm sure you're going to need a coat as I think about it. Yeah, you're going to need a coat. And bring your hat while you're at it. Just throw in your hat and your gloves. Mm-hmm. And a scarf. A scarf makes all the difference in the world. So like right now, I think it says it's officially 40 on land and it's been a sunny, beautiful day. But out here on the water, it's cold. That's why we're not up on the top. It's because it's just too cold because the breeze goes across and it's a little much. Oh, Sue said the time they had an aft-facing balcony cabin, they got all sorts of ash on their balcony. Yeah. And make sure you think of something for your feet, too. I really like my cozy boots, but today I didn't wear them because it's just a sunny day and we weren't going to be hiking or anything, but I kind of wish I would have worn them because it's been chilly all day. But definitely think.
And I brought long johns,
Oh, yeah.
which were very helpful. I did not wear them today.
It depends on if you're going to be doing outside things,
Right.
right? If you're just going to be going and doing inside things all the time, then I wouldn't worry about that so
Yeah.
much. But if you're going to be doing things, whether it's hiking or spending a lot of time outside, you might want to think of that.
Well, and I did not, neither one of us layered with our fleece either today,
No, because
which there was a time or two, like maybe sitting on the tender or sitting outside waiting for something where it would be like, gee, that would have been nice, but you're only talking for a few minutes.
yeah, so definitely. if you're gonna
Otherwise,
be
they've got the
outside a
heat
lot.
cranked up in the bus.
Oh, but an important thing to keep in mind though is, like it's going to be really cold in the piazza again tonight.
Yes.
And because the door's been open all day long. And when we were in Alta, it was freezing. The people working at the customer service desk, they had their winter coats on. And I think they were still cold because it was cold. It was cold. To go to the show, I had to go get my coat. So, after dinner. So, yeah, bring a sweater, bring a fleece jacket, bring something. So, but tomorrow it'll be nice again. But it's not been really hot anywhere on the ship the whole time. Yesterday was a sea day, and we went up to the buffet late in the afternoon, and it was cold. It was quite chilly up there. So plan on a little something.
Both pools have been drained since like the second or third day, but the jacuzzis have all been opened.
Yeah. And we've seen people in them.
Yeah.
We haven't spent a lot of time up on the top decks because it has been so cold. But
Tomorrow's a sea day. Maybe I should go sit in the
maybe it'll be getting
jacuzzi.
warmer by tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's a sea day, and then on the next day is
Sunday
Ålesund.
is Ålesund, yeah.
in Norway, and then 2 sea days after that, and then Wednesday we get off. So, but I would say last night was another formal night, and you know how Princess Fettuccine used to be so good? Then it went through that phase where it really just wasn't. It's back. It is really, really good on this ship. So good, so good. Like I might get it. Oh well, I guess tonight Raj is making our
curry.
Italian food, so I'm not going to have it tonight.
Not
but
Italian,
chances are good for
Curry.
tomorrow.
Indian food.
So everything. So 2 people at our table last night got the fish. One got trout, and the other one, I can't remember what other kind of fish, but they both said they were both good. And then somebody else got the beef Wellington, and she said it was delicious and it looked really good.
Oh, she had the cauliflower steak, not the fish.
Oh, sorry. One got trout, the other got the cauliflower steak. So that's a good thing for our vegan people. She said it was excellent, and she knows her vegan food. She does. And so that's a happy thing. So I had to decide between that and the fettuccine, and I got the fettuccine, and it's really, really good. And you can ask them to put mushrooms on it if you want, or shrimp.
Or both.
Or both. I just got mine plain. It was superb. And our group has just been enjoying it this whole cruise, and it's been excellent every
Yes.
time.
Very good.
So that makes me really happy, everybody. So order the fettuccine. It's excellent.
And you had the bananas Foster
I
again.
did. I
didn't
had
you?
the
That was
bananas
really
Foster.
good. Huh?
I think they offered that on the first night,
Yeah.
and it was really good. So it doesn't come lit at all like it would at home because you can't have an open flame, but it was really good. It was really good. And they've changed how, they do, which we knew, but for those of you that haven't heard, they've changed how they do that pistachio dome. It's in a rectangle now. A little bit different, but it still has a good flavor. I would say it's not quite like it was,
No.
but it's still good. Let's see. Oh, miss the crispy cheese bowl that the fettuccine used to be serving. Oh, now that I haven't seen. Gosh, I don't think I've seen that since COVID. I'm trying to remember, Sue. Well, hey there, Hetty. I'm seeing what you are seeing. You love. So Hetty is with us.
We need to stop talking about Hetty now.
No, I think she had the fettuccine too. Right? I think so. Hetty, if you haven't been here long, I was telling him how good the fettuccine is. Because for a little while there, it seemed to be not what we were hoping for, but it's bounced back, and it's just excellent. So, Yeah, that's been really nice. Trying to think of other highlights to tell you. It's been a busy cruise with so many sea days. So sometimes, often, very often, I've missed regular lunch. So when you go up there and is it at 3 o'clock they switch it over?
Yeah.
Then they just have hamburgers and hot dogs. Well, Jeffrey, how are you? It is so nice to see you. Gordon and I have been a little bit worried about you. We know that we have been on in the middle of the day while we have been over here and you're busy, you've got work and everything else, but we're happy to see you. I hope you're doing okay.
He was indignant for us for the $20 shuttle.
Thank you. I know. And we paid it again today. But I'm glad they offer it though. I'm glad I don't have to wait for a taxi everywhere I go or else not get to go in. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I'm with you. They used to pay for things like that. Let's see. Hats, gloves, scarves, mittens, warm socks in the pile. Oh, good. Yeah, warm socks are nice. Also, long johns and fleece jackets. Still packing one bathing suit. Gordon brought his. I didn't bring mine. But you know what? It'll hopefully be a little warmer. You guys aren't going to the Arctic Circle, so I'm hoping you have a warmer cruise. And you can't wait. Good. We're really excited for you. Really excited. Yeah, work really cuts into his day. Yeah, Jeffrey, it does when we're home too. Cuts into our day as well. So, oh, thanks, Kathy, for saying that. It's really pretty, isn't it? Try to hold still. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? And so tonight, truly, we're gonna, hopefully we'll be done with dinner by 9-ish. If not, a little after, and we're gonna just look for the Northern Lights. And if they come, we'll just try to go live as fast as we can, and hopefully you can see them for a minute. So it's really amazing to me, how fast they can come and go.
Yep.
They can just come and go really, really fast. So I would like to be somewhere someday. I don't think it's gonna work out, but I think it would be beautiful to see it just, across the sky and going for a bit, but I don't know what it takes to get that. I think the closest
when we
thing.
move to Alaska, we'll get that.
Oh, to drive the bus in the summer. That's right.
Yes.
Maybe we will. That'll be fun. We're not going to move there. We're just going to go for the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I trying to tell you? Oh, the best thing that we had was that dinner cruise in Tromsø. Yeah, somebody, I don't know how to tell Princess this, but somebody ought to get a hold of that company and start booking excursions. Princess could make money on it, and it would help that company make, because they had a lot of capacity on their boat. It was a beautiful,
only,
beautiful boat.
about a third or half full?
Oh yeah, they had lots more capacity, and that was absolutely hands down the very best viewing. And the nice thing about that is they kind of do the chase the Northern Lights thing. So they look at the forecast. He was actually looking at the sky, deciding to go north or south, where to take the boat to look to see where there would be a good chance to see him. That was wonderful.
And the food they fed us was excellent.
It was really fun. Yeah, they fed us all this traditional Norwegian stuff to try, and yeah, it was really, really worth it. It was really good. It was way more worth it than the excursion that we did in Alta. That wasn't very good. I mean, somebody could work on that probably, but you're a little more remote there. You're quite remote in Tromsø, but that one in Tromsø was excellent. And it's a good thing to start as soon as you get far enough north, But this is a year, though, I think a lot of people will be seeing the Northern Lights based on what the forecast is everywhere. And our tour guide today was saying that just not too long ago, they've seen them down in Scotland and Ireland and all over. Oh, Semper Buffo, it's nice to see you. Good to have you with us. Not sure reindeer is on your try list, us either.
No.
They served reindeer heart because they said it's delicious and it's really good for you. It was an option on that dinner cruise, and they were really nice, and because you want to be gracious, but we just said no thank you, and they were okay. But one person in our group did try it. But another thing that surprised me is they do eat minke whale here. So apparently it's not endangered at all, But they eat minke whale, and there's enough of a population of minke whale here that they can, here in these islands, take 1,000 minke whale a year. And last year they only caught like 400, but they said that people that eat it, like the demand for it's decreasing a lot here, so they send a lot to Japan because there it's still popular. So I didn't know about that before I came here.
I
And
noticed
Landry, to see the lights. Oh, you bet. We sure will try.
yeah.
I have. Okay, yeah. Make sure your notification bell is on. And you know, the funny thing about this is we were talking the other evening, and I didn't know Jeffrey had a live, and we missed it. And our notification bell is on for his channel. I looked after we had the discussion, and so we apologize for missing your live, Jeffrey. Yeah, next time calls first. Teasing. I'm teasing.
I
But
noticed.
I unclicked it and reclicked it. I didn't unsubscribe and
Yeah.
rescribe, but I unclicked the bell and reclicked it so that hopefully it'll work now.
I noticed at the store today, they had whale, and elk, and reindeer. I thought there was something else. A
They
fourth
have little
one.
packets, like, you know, you think of jerky.
Yeah.
They have them up by the cash register that you can buy if you want to try that. We haven't bought that. I did buy some brown cheese, though, to try. Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, so brown cheese, I've learned, is famous here in Norway. And what they do is after they make the cheese, and you just have am I right thinking
Curds and whey.
the curds and whey are left, whatever, they boil it down and it kind of caramelizes and it makes brown cheese. So we bought some of that today to try. So we've heard it's good. I've heard it's kind of sweet because it, you know, boils down and caramelizes. So we're anxious to try that.
Keeps getting darker.
It is getting darker. Tell us when you want us to not keep you here. But it's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh, have you tried that brown cheese, Kathy? Got it at every buffet I could when we were in Oslo. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I haven't seen it anywhere here on the ship, so we just went to the grocery store. Like I said, there was one in the little shopping area and got some. Oh my goodness, Jeffrey says a local shop makes some whale-shaped ice cream cake. It's the closest I've come to eating whale. Yeah, I am not gonna do whale either.
No.
I'm the same. I don't want to eat the whale. I don't want to eat reindeer. And so I will say here on the ship while we're talking about dinners, and you know, every night there's the option to get an 8-ounce steak. And I've done that a couple of times when nothing else particularly jumped out at me, and they've actually done a really nice job. It comes with French fries, but you can ask for roasted potatoes instead, and they're happy to do that. And it's actually been really good, better than I would think. Now it's like it's a thinner steak, like it's a you know, flatter steak when you think of 8 ounces, but
It's really
really
good and
enjoyed
juicy.
it. Oh, hey, Ontario girl, it's good to see you. That's actually, Betty, we did try the cloudberry jam, and it was really, really good. And that was actually something they served us on that dinner cruise. The dessert had cloudberry jam with something else, like I can't remember. It was some kind of custard thing, but it was really good. You know, those cloudberries are absolutely delicious. Really, really delicious. And I thought it was really special they served that. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And here, oh, let's see. Sam's still working at the Future Cruise desk. He's a nice guy, and his girlfriend Alexander was on board too. You know what? This is terrible, Jeffrey. I'll go see if the guy I talked to is Sam. I'll go see, because I did talk to him to find out about those cruises that are half off. And the guy I spoke with was really, really nice. But I didn't even think to look at his tag. I'll look at his tag, his name tag, and if it's him, I'll remind him of you. Okay. We could do that on the way to dinner.
Sure.
Remind me.
Yeah.
And if he's busy, we'll catch him tomorrow.
I think we mentioned, but just again, when we got on the first day, we had to go to guest relations, and Marina was there,
Cutie.
and she's subscribe. So hello, Marina, if you're watching.
She's probably working, but
We
Marina is
appreciate
wonderful.
all your help.
She is wonderful. She's down there at customer service, and she is one of those people that, you know, when it's your turn and she's the one, you're happy to be there with her. She does a really good job, and she's cheerful
Yeah.
and kind. She's very nice. Yeah.
Our final viewpoint.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Cutie, it is so beautiful.
Our final viewpoint on our excursion today, it had a metal fence, and so I left a "Let's Go" magnet on it. And I took a picture. I'll post that on Facebook soon.
It's a little crazy.
And we're hoping that that will increase our viewership.
Oh, Alejandra works at guest services too. Okay, we'll go find her. We regularly say hi to Marina, so we'll go say hi to her too. Thanks. Yeah, we'll tell her that you told us all about her. Oh, thanks, Patty. It is so pretty, isn't it? You can see over there, there's a little more lights down there.
And who was it that came up and said hi to us today in the mall?
Oh,
She was so nice.
let's
She and her
see. It's
friend.
Nellie, the assistant hotel manager, still on board the island. Oh, I will look for her, Joy. It's good to see you, Joy. Thanks, Jeffrey. Oh, so much better. Way better. Better. Thank you. It was good to have a CD yesterday because I kind of stayed away from a lot of things. We had a fun time playing a card game called Swoop with our Let's Go family members, but we didn't have any exhaust from the tenders. We didn't have anybody smoking.
No dogs.
There were no dogs. So thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'm doing good. I feel bad when I sound bad and then people think I'm not okay.
And everybody who has mentioned and asked about my hip, thank you so much. You're all so kind.
Yeah.
It comes and
thanks.
goes.
Yeah, today was not a really good day.
No,
Let's
actually, it was
see.
a little bit better this afternoon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, Mike and Sherry are new to our channel. Oh, we're happy to have you. 7 days away. Oh, from your first cruise. Oh, my goodness. Tell us what questions you have, Mike and Sherry. We're happy to answer. Thanks. You guys are so much fun. Let's see. Are the staterooms warm enough? Yes, Michael, because you can, adjust your own, and it gets nice and toasty when we turn it up all the way.
And of course, there are the
Jane
princess
is worried,
beds.
changing out the pile to some warmer things, making me crazy. Just make sure to, throw in a couple of, like right now I have on my short sleeve shirt underneath my cardigan with my scarf and then my really warm coat on. And if we were going to have to be outside very long, I would have my fleece on there too. But do the layers just in case there's an unexpected heat wave, But it's been chilly here. So have you been looking up to the temperature in all the places you're going, like your forecast, just to see?
Yeah, especially as you're getting close to it now.
But yeah, it's just been cold. And we can tell you what day are you guys flying though? If you're you're probably flying by Monday or? I never know. The staterooms have heat. Oh, you didn't? You don't use the heat because you always go somewhere warm. But, yeah, somebody mentioned you at dinner the other evening, Jeffrey, saying how they remember you like palm trees and just warm things. So you're famous. So, I don't know. It's just hard to know what to pack, isn't it? Well, and the nice thing is if you really need something, you can get one. There's been lots of places that have been selling coats. We didn't get one because we had one, but
it's amazing to see the number of people with a Norway beanie.
Yeah, I brought mine from last time, but a lot of people have gotten one here.
I got a new one.
See, when I was on the island last year, my cabin had lots of heat. Yeah, ours gets cozy really quick too, but it cools off really nice if you turn it down. We always turn it down when we go to sleep so we don't get too warm, and it cools off really nicely too, so it's been cozy. Let's see. I have learned that whatever I pack, the weather is the exact opposite. Isn't that the truth, John? This is one of the rare cruises that I feel like that I'm okay. Like, just simply because we knew we were going to the Arctic in October, I thought it would be cold, but I get it wrong a lot. Yeah, you're welcome, Jeffrey. I won't tell you what else we said. I'm
We
teasing.
want to keep you.
I'm just teasing. Okay. Have a good time, Christine, sorry. Take good care, my dear. Let's see. I don't want to miss any questions here. Well, we'll look for Nellie. Okay. We'll look for Nellie, we'll look for Sam, and we'll look for Alejandra. Let's see. My wife runs a U-Haul for our cruises. You better watch what you say. I'm teasing you. Gordon maybe would say that.
What's that?
Brett says his wife runs a U-Haul for our cruises. It is so hard, isn't it? It's so hard to know what to take. It's really hard. Oh, hope you can find some warm weather pants for next time. Let me tell you, I am really actually excited about the Caribbean cruise at the beginning of November. I'm excited to get to go to Miami. It'll be warm. I'm really excited. Betty says Zoom is intruding in my fun. Thank you. I'll see you, Betty. Let's see. Are you posting about the sun today? Happy Cutie. You know what? We've been out all day, so I haven't done my video. But yeah, I was going to talk about that. Sailor 365 was here earlier. I don't know if he or she still is or not, but they mentioned it. But yeah, I saw the press thing this morning, and I saw it first on Instagram, and so then or Facebook, I don't know, but then we hurried up and looked. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that. It's just fun to see all the new things they're doing with the new ship and all. Oh, you're still here. Yeah. Yeah, if you have anything you want to add, go ahead and tell us. But yeah, Happy Cutie saw that too, so it's going to be really fun. I was so proud to pack only carry-on. Look at you, Jeffrey, for his Virgin Voyages cruise. First time I was able to pull that off. Had everything I needed. Oh, good job. You know, I don't think I'm going to pack carry-on only for my next one. But when we did that river cruise, I just took a carry-on in my Vera Bradley bag. Gordon took a big suitcase, and then we had our packable duffel to put stuff we bought in on the way home. But I just took a carry-on on that because I was worried about riding the train with a big suitcase. But that wasn't too hard because it was a cold weather cruise, so I just could wear things the same a lot. Hey, Russell, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to have you with us. Now, that is a feat to pack carry-on for a cruise. You just have to decide, at least with me, like, I have to be okay when I pack less with thinking, okay, I'm not going to change into something different every night for dinner. I'm not going to have, you know, a different outfit for so many different things. For a 14-day, yeah, that would be much harder for 14 days. Let's see, Allison says, just wondering, but were any themed formal nights? No. In fact, we were wondering if they were going to make last night was our second formal night, and often on a 14-day there'll be 3, so I'll let you know if there's a third. But we thought it might be white and gold, but it was not. So, no, we haven't. But I hear on some ships, like I heard it a lot this summer in Alaska, that the second formal night would be a white and gold night. So, hey, Linda. It's nice to have you with us. Thank you for coming. Hey there, Eric. How are you? It is so dark. We'll go in a minute.
And it still shows it as 40, but I swear it feels like it's dropped 10 degrees.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's much colder. So it's really cold. It's really dark. Let's see. My wife likes to dress up for formal nights, so it would be hard to do carry-on. It would. And it's really interesting on this cruise. You see everything truly, like we always say, from ball gowns and tuxedos to people who just look like they just cleaned the garage. And that's what we've noticed on this trip, that you've just seen the whole gamut. Yeah, we're just out on our balcony because it's too cold to be up on the top. So flying Saturday, 3 days in London. She's checking the weather 10 times a day. Back on the Caribbean in February, shorts and t-shirts. Isn't that just so much easier and so nice?
Tomorrow's a sea day for us, and then the next day, Sunday, we'll be in Olesund, and our sail away, I think, is around 5 p.m., which puts it at about 10 a.m. Eastern time.
There you go.
And we'll be a little bit further south.
JCPenney that's like cast iron. That's what Gordon has too, Jeffrey. Hey, Kathy. Kathy's with us too. Oh, and Hope. Hi, Hope. She's wearing, I love you. She's wearing her winter coat in her living room just watching. It is that cold. The wind's starting to blow more. Can you see the water?
It is. You can see
Yeah,
it.
it's just cold. In a few minutes, we'll let you guys go. It's getting dark for you to try to see. But we always end up with 98 pounds of bags. I know. Isn't that the truth? I hope you're doing good, Kathy. I hope you had a fun day. Yeah. Yeah, Gordon's suit doesn't... Gordon didn't even bring his suit this time, so... But yeah, it's cold. So... Yeah, we can let you guys go. Got people coming out to enjoy their balcony too. But watch for us tonight, okay? And if we get those northern lights,
Yeah.
we'll show them to you
Maybe
real
in the
quick,
next
okay?
2 or 3
Or
hours.
however long it takes. Yeah, our dinner is at, what time is it?
It's 7.
Oh, our dinner's in a half an hour. So it won't be for like the next hour and a half or so. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Brat. Thank you. We're really excited. I'll let you guys know how it goes, okay? Thanks so much for coming. We really appreciate all of you. Oh, hey there. It's good to see you, my dearie Robbins. Thanks. You stay safe too, Jeffrey. Thanks, you guys.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
enjoy.
Wind's really kicked up.
Thanks, you guys. See you later. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you again soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.